Huwag mo, ayaw, waling monitor. Nga, ayaw.
Dili.
Ayaw, ayaw.
Mataraw na mo.
Na.
Yan. Sakto.
Yan, crowd shot tayo ha. Game 2. Orienta nga eh. Kusin, laro mo lang doon yan. Uy! Ayaw, wali sa'yo mo tuhod. Kita. Kuha ng orasok. Nagpapawisan na kami ng maraming singot mga kaibigan.
Isip pa lang dito sa Carlos ha. Tignan ko si Mike.
Crowd, sa ayaw lang, ibig. Crowd ba? Dilim. Walang ilaw. Hoy, walang ilaw eh. Pwede yung may... Crowd, una lagi. Crowd. Crowd. Ang una lagi, crowd. Crowd. Crowd shot. Ano ba, master? Master gamita. Ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at the crowd inside the new Cebu Coliseum. Ladies and gentlemen, happy Halloween. This is game number 2 of the best of 5 series of the Cebu Schools Athletic Foundation Incorporated. This is the championship game. It's Southwestern University versus the University of Cebu. Hello everybody, my name is Sandy Geronimo with my partner here, the Professor Randy Sakdalan, at hindi na tayo magkakaranigan. Happy Halloween, partner!
Hi, happy Halloween. Of course, this is game number 2. Adjustment would have to come from Southwestern University.
Oh, yes.
They lost only 3 points. It was until the last second team of RBC that didn't go in that settled the final score.
Well, Junmar Fajardo continues to be the go-to guy of the UC Webmasters. He scored 26 points in that ball game. And how will you stop Junmar Fajardo?
Well, there were signs that Southwestern was already contented with just letting Fajardo do it. In the fourth quarter, he was almost a non-factor except the presence. He almost got into 5 fouls. He was able to nurse it. But you gotta watch out for foul. You gotta watch out for the other guys.
Yung mga shooters, ang dami.
Yun ang delikado talaga dito sa game ng UC. With Fajardo inside, you know there's gonna be points. But when they start shooting from the outside, there you take a look at Junmar Fajardo. It's gonna be a long night for him in this ball game, in game number 2.
Yeah, and he was able to finish the ball game without fouling out. He played with 4 fouls.
And almost a non-factor in the fourth quarter. Wala na pagsakla yung balikat, Sandy, but Southwestern unable to capitalize on that. And this UC team bailed out by the 3-point shooting of the guards from the outside.
Well, 5 players scored in double figures for the University of Cebu Webmasters. On the other side of the floor, we have the Southwestern University Cobras. This is their first championship game here in the Cesafi. And Armisen, this is his last game, make that his last season for the Cobras. He scored 17 points in game number 1.
Yes, and in the third period, he was single-handedly bringing his team. They look for leadership in Southwestern University. You got to look for Armisen, the veteran, and all the others. Yes, it is the first stage, but certainly they didn't do bad in the first game. They had a chance to pull that game. They were leading most of the fourth quarter, only to wilt under the pressure of the hot shooting of the UC.
Ang kailangan ng Southwestern ngayon mag-contribute itong si Abudi. Well, Abudi scored 15 points. Ito naman si Rene Pacquiao, 17 points. Pero nung bandang huli, non-factor na rin si Rene Pacquiao. Ang daming turnovers na nakomit niya.
Sayang yun, ang dami, no? At sabi nga, yung may mga assist na dapat ang ganda nga. Kaya lang, hindi nangyari. So, they were able to cancel out lang. Yung pagod ni Fajardo, wala rin tayo nakukuha kay Abutin. Wala rin kay Pacquiao. That canceled out and that favored UC.
Well, mga kaibigan, napakaingay po dito sa loob ng New Cebu Coliseum. Ladies and gentlemen, we come back. We have game number 2 after this money-making ventures. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is game number 2 of the Best of 5 Championship Series of the 11th season of the Cebu Schools Athletic Foundation Incorporated. Let's check the starters. Well, the UC will start with Edward Pau, Luigi Mercede, Robinson Mohammed, Junmar Fajardo, and Brian Heruela. Southwestern will start with Justin Abudi, Rene Pacquiao, Bon Guiliana, Eleazar Armisen, and Joseph Nalos. Pareho lang yung starters ng Game 1 dito. Dalawang kupunan, ito rin ang starters nila ngayon.
Well, you're looking at the series, Sandy. So you see who played well the last time out. And the 5, definitely for UC, it works eh. Oo. Huwag natin baguhin yun. Maganda yung alas mong yan eh. Adjustment really, you'd see Armisen easily now. Look at this, taking on Heruela. So the adjustment already made. And parang baliwala kay Heruela.
First field goal of game number 2. Brian Heruela scoring. Well, Heruela in game number 1 scored 10 points. And a foul on Edward Pau of the UC Webmasters, his first personal, and a first team foul for the Webmasters.
Well, automatically, they saw the post-up play for Pacquiao, posting up Pau. Yep, they want Pau out of the game here if you're Southwestern. He delivered some of the lethal blows in the 4th period.
Nalos. Inside pass broken up by Junmar Fajardo. Heruela, Armisen is on him. He attacks. Another 2 points for Brian Heruela.
Again, 1-4 play. Heruela just taking on the defense of Armisen to school.
Abudi outside, played by Fajardo. He fires, no connection from the outside. Just like in game 1, itong Southwestern University, slow start sila dito, just like in game number 1.
Pero dito, obvious ha, Heruela, again, same position. Let's see if there's an adjustment to the defense. Heruela has not yet given up the ball.
Shot clock at 4. Mercede again inside. Oh! Luigi Mercede with a Hail Mary shot.
You know, 3 baskets all inside the shaded area. None by Fajardo from UC. How's that?
Abudi puts the move. And he stepped out of bounds.
As you notice, Sandy, slow start for Southwestern. UC imposing its veteran smarts and experience.
By the way, the officials, Jay Calma, Elmer Asignar, and Carlos Paso. And the steal by Armisen. Nice pass, Guiliana scores.
Yep. Good
Just
assist.
like in game number 1.
Yes. Good assist there by Armisen. They were looking at him to take on Heruela, but the veteran in Armisen giving up the ball and assist for himself.
Mercede. Fajardo is asking for it. Pau for 3. Bang!
Wow! As if it doesn't have any net. He was so sure of that, and almost a turnover for Southwestern.
Pacquiao with a step. Nice move. Woo! Pacquiao.
What a move there, huh? Got 2 guys flying.
Southwestern down by 5, 9-4. Fajardo is inside. Too strong.
Well, that could have been a travel. Lucky for him, it wasn't called, but he didn't make the shot either.
Armisen for 3. Rebounded by Fajardo. Heruela by the back dribble. Left-handed shot is good.
Did you see that? He's so pumped up.
Ano kaya kinain niya kaninang umaga?
Masarap. Masarap sigurado.
11-4 is our score. Lamang dito ang UC. Pacquiao, too strong. And last touch, Eleazar Armisen.
But so far, offensive boards not on the side of Southwestern. They better make do with good percentage shots.
6.5 remaining in the first period. 11-4 in favor of UC Heruela with 6 points here in the first period. All from close range, all layups.
Yep.
Mohammed. And we have a pushing foul. It's on Fajardo.
It's
Remember
on Fajardo.
that in game number 1, Fajardo played with 4 fouls, but he did not foul out.
Yep. Well, so far he's frustrated, and Abudi and Fajardo is a big, long party for the two.
Outside Armisen, he gets the step. Abudi fakes. Abudi is rejected. And the ball will stay with the Cobras. Alam mo, ang gustong gawin ni Abudi talaga. Gusto niya.
Pasabit si Fajardo, no?
Oo. Gusto niya i-challenge siya palagi si Fajardo, no? Pacquiao. Yes!
Well, he's just using his advantage over Pau. He's taller by about 4 or 5 inches. Yung kamay pa, ang hahaba pa ng braso.
Oo. Heruela. And he throws it away. But it will stay with the Webmasters. 16 of the 24. At yung mga sports writers natin dito at saka yung mga sabihin na natin mga veteranong mga sports writer. Oh, that's a 3 from Robinson Muhammad. This is the first time na nagkatapat itong dalawang kupunan sa championship in a collegiate game.
Yep, and iba yung nakita natin for so many years. These two teams, they play in Spurs, they have their own strengths, and they maximize it. Oh, that's gonna be a backing violation.
Backcourt violation.
Yun ang mga unforced error. You're down by 8 points, then you commit those unforced errors. Lalalim yung hukay mo niyan eh. And UC is just so fired up. How many missed shots pa lang sila? 2 pa lang ata. The percentage is really high on the side of the Webmasters.
Heruela. Well, he is flawless here in game number 2, especially here in the first period.
Yep, Armisen embarrassed to the maximum. Huh?
Pacquiao. And it's going to be UC basketball. This is the largest lead of the game, 10 points. 16. Let's take a look at this replay. Bad pass by Heruela. Sinabi kasi natin flawless, no?
Yeah, nagkaroon na turnover.
Well, that would be their second turnover here in the first period. Sandy Geronimo with the Professor Randy Sigdalan. This is game number 2 of the championship series of the 11th Cebu Schools Athletic Foundation Incorporated, and a foul committed by Robinson Muhammad.
Yep, they played zone that time for UC, and they tried to double up on Abudi once he received the ball at the corner.
Pau.
Oh.
Aro is in the game. Replacing Armisen. Giliana. Pacquiao guarded by Pau. Aaron for 3. Battle for the rebound.
Wow.
Mercedes grabs it down, and Pau is ahead. Pau scores.
Wow. Clean transition, from a 2-3 zone, they get the ball.
Pau with 5 points, and this is the largest lead of the game, 12. Mercedes with 2 assists. Abudi to Pacquiao. Wala. Pacquiao again. He is rejected out low.
Wow, tough interior defense put up by Fajardo that time.
Ako naawa ko kay Rene Pacquiao, no?
Mabigat yung laban.
Oo. Well, he is very aggressive here in the first period, pero alam mo, pagdating niya sa ilalim, nandyan, tingnan mo Well, naka-post yata eh.
Look at that, Fajardo and Pau.
Oo.
Hindi wala na.
Triple team.
Wala ka pupuntahan kay Fajardo, you're in that kind of a position. He covers a lot of space and a lot of air upstairs.
We'll be right back. 3 minutes and 34 remaining in the first. 18 UC, 6 Southwestern University.
Parang yung range percentage natin. Nagbilang yung range percentage. 68% shooting sa 3 points. Fil-Am 76% shooting sa 3 points. For the game, 68. Highest percentage shooting sa 3 points.
Grabe.
Ng team. 68%.
Rain or shine?
Tambaka ng 44 yung Meralco.
Bakit ganun?
So,
Ganun talaga eh.
gusto ka na ng 95, talo ka pa rin.
We are looking at the crowd inside the new Cebu Coliseum. The Alcocemas. They're in the house.
Wow. And they're under the gun at this point. 18-6. A hot shooting UC Webmasters we've seen so far here in the first period with Sandy.
Galing sila sa timeout. Nag-turnover itong Southwestern University. 5 turnovers now for the Cobras here in the first. Heruela, Along is on him. Drop pass, Fajardo. Mercedes. And rebounded by Along. Giliena. There's the double screen from the top. Heruela to Luigi Mercedes. He goes baseline. Short. Nalos picks it up. Here come the Cobras. Nalos. Hindi niya alam na nasi Heruela.
Yep,
Nasa
Heruela.
likod niya.
Steady si Heruela. No, he reads the defense. He knows where to position himself.
Benito Ortullo is in the ballgame for the first time. Nalos will sit down. 2.5 remaining. Arnold. Pacquiao gets the step. And he gets the kind bounce.
Kasi lang talaga yung umi-score ha. 6 points itong si Pacquiao.
Tawagan na foul itong si Rene Pacquiao.
Okay na sana eh. No? Hemmed in na doon. But he used his knee to stretch out Muhammad. There's the left knee impeding the path of Muhammad.
Binigyan ng tuhod eh. No?
But they get it back.
Yes. Pacquiao keeping it alive.
Yep,
And
that's
we have a
right.
pushing foul. It's on number 18, Luigi Mercedes.
Mercedes. Siguro sa ni Mercedes, Rep, paano ka naman naitulak si Abudi? Ang laki-laki niya.
Matutulog mo pa rin yan. Hinahawakan niya eh.
I remember there was one game before dumating in China. Kalaban sila Alan Kaidik in the 90s. At tinutulak ni Alan Kaidik si Ma, 6'11", sabi ni Alan, paano ko tutulak? Ang laki-laki sa akin.
Oh!
Look at
That's
this one.
Ampon scoring. Gerald Ampon, his first 2 points of the game.
At kapapasok lang niya si Ampon. Inampon na agad ha.
Shot clock at 14. Pacquiao, very aggressive here. Abudi fires. Voila! Rebound controlled by Along. Pacquiao for 3. What are they doing, Professor?
They were just looking at the ball for Southwestern. While for UC, hey, nobody's jumping. Let's take the ball. Sobrang in contrast yung laro ng dalawa so far here in the first quarter.
Shot clock 10. Pau with a fadeaway. Fajardo. Yes.
Wow, that's a gimme. It wasn't even intended for him. Just an offensive recovery.
Fajardo is 1 out of 3 from the field. 57 seconds, and this is the largest lead of the game. Ang ganda na nilalaro ng UC dito, Professor. Pacquiao looking for a cutter. He goes inside and he is fouled.
Yep, it's gonna be
And
on
it's going
Ampon.
to be on
Ampon.
number 9, Gerald Ampon, his first personal, and that puts them in the penalty.
Well, I think Southwestern is really feeling the pressure of making the adjustment. They have to settle down here. Yung UC wala lang play its own natural game kaya it's so easy. Look at this one. short on it, Pacquiao, siya lang yung matinuhin laro sa kanila eh. You look at him. The rest are just trying to support. Parang takot pa nga eh. A glaring difference compared to game number 1 of Southwestern.
Pacquiao with 7 points here in the first period.
7 of the 9 points of Southwestern.
Ang nakados niyan si Bon Guillena.
Yep.
Wala nang iba, no?
Well, it's about 80% of the production of Southwestern. Oh,
Bregondo, yes!
Yep. Well, Batino just came in, called off the bench, burned immediately.
Now Arong is guarding Heruela. Battle for the rebound. Loose ball picked up by Ortuyo and he is fouled.
They're in the penalty for UC. Yun ang problema nila doon. That's gonna mean 2 free throws.
It's on Batino, his first personal, and 2 free throws for Benito Ortuyo.
Well, Fajardo sits down. Coach Roel Gomez taking the opportunity with 26 seconds remaining. Nakaupo rin naman si Abudi. Pahinga mo muna, lamang ka ng 11. But UC is in the penalty. Now Southwestern can use its fouls. Ryan stymie at free throws. Alam mo, concentration yung free throws. And Ortuyo rather, not yet up to it. They're down by 11, 22-11. UC over Southwestern. 1 of 2. 10-point lead para sa UC.
Well, the Cobras are shooting 50% from the foul line here in the first period. Ginugulo ni Ortuyo itong si Mohamed. Heruela guarded by Arong. A very strong and big point guard itong si Brian Heruela.
But they're not using their fouls. They can foul here for the Southwestern. They're not in the penalty. That's a good foul given. 5 seconds remaining. No free throws for UC. Para wag na lang sila maka-attempt yung UC. Yun naman pwede mong gawin dyan eh. Hindi mo naman maiuwi sa bahay ang foul mo eh.
Tsaka kailangan eh.
Pwede mo naman gamitin eh. Baka iuwi mo pa sa bahay yan. Hindi mo matadala sa sementeryo yan.
Heruela. And no connection that time. Well, that was a good attempt by Brian Heruela, taking it strong to the hoop.
Yep, and it was a close range. Luckily for Southwestern, it didn't go in.
We'll be right back with more action. Don't go away. End of the first here at the new Cebu Coliseum. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second period of game number 2. Ortuyo, Arong, Bregondo, Guillena, and Pacquiao for the Cobras here in the second period. We are just underway. Pacquiao going strong. Bregondo is fouled inside.
Well, they're really ganging up on Pacquiao, realizing that he's the biggest threat. Without Fajardo, UC is ganging up. It's a big test for the second unit of UC. Actually, chance to ng Southwestern. Kasi second unit na to ni Coach.
Grabe, no?
Oo.
Pinalitan lahat eh.
Wala ibang-iba, no? Iba yung look. It's a big gamble here on the for Coach Roel Gomez. How long can they hold off? Well, alam mo, babalik itong yung Southwestern. Now they've chopped off the lead to 9 points.
Wala eh.
Isa't isa, 1-2 lang. Ito, hanggang 2 possession. Pag hindi nakascore, tugyusin ng 2 possession, palit ng tao rito si Coach Roel. Dapat makakasya ng Southwestern. It's really a big challenge for these guys. Oh, good one. Good one. Up!
And look at that. Otto flying high to get the rebound. That was a good play.
Yep.
Pacquiao outside to Ortuyo, and he kicks it out. Along to Pacquiao. Oh! Rigondo is rejected inside.
Mga gimmies na yan para sa Southwestern. Could not capitalize.
22-13. UC is ahead. A minute gone.
That's a bubble.
In the second period, and we have a traveling violation, and the ball goes back to the Cougars.
So 1 minute in terms of experimentation for UC. Southwestern, only a point scored here against the second unit of UC.
UC with their 4th turnover. Correction, it's their 5th turnover here. I'm talking about the Webmasters. Ortuyo, he is fouled.
Yep,
He is taking it strong to the hoop.
Yep, there was an opening for him. The 2-3 was so open up. Now, here comes Abudi. Let's see the response of Coach Roel Gomez here. There is no Fajardo. This is the second unit. Pacquiao sits down.
8:48 remaining in the first half. But Benito Ortuyo was a non-factor in game number 1.
He started for Coach Ayoy. And he's trying to really pick up his game. They need to equalize here for Southwestern. They cannot afford to go 2 down going to Thursday game because it could be a wrap-up on Thursday. And winning 1 game is certainly easier than winning 3 straight. 1 at a time for Southwestern.
Ito, seeing action for the first time in this championship series, ito si Casquejo ng Southwestern University.
Now, we did not see these combinations in game number 1, Sandy. We never saw these combinations. It is a bait, I think, put up by Coach Roel Gomez, and see how it's gonna work.
Kaitona! Yes!
Wow. A lot of confidence. They scored a field goal here. And the lead is back up to 9.
Arong is stripped inside by Gerald Ampuon.
That could have been traveling.
And Arong is the guilty party. That'll be his first personal.
Well, I think Southwestern is getting a little impatient with the second unit that they're defending against. Armesen comes back. Let's see him get his bearings. He was completely outplayed by Heruela in the first period.